Hello guys, welcome back to today's stream. I'm so glad to be back at arting again. I took a longer break this weekend, partly because it was a long weekend, and also partly because I actually ended up injuring my hand by overusing it a little bit, so I wanted to give it a little bit more of a break. Are you actually catching a NECA stream by the light? Yes, you are, Captain. Yes, you are. Dovar, thank you for that quack. How are you? How are you? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Hope you did. So, guys, we're still working on the Fairytale prompt. Also, keep in mind, guys, we have an art review, an art challenge review going. So if you guys want to enter into our art challenge, that one is already announced on the Discord. So the prompt for the next 2 weeks is actually Fairytale. So currently I'm working on my Fairytale piece, so I will be starting way ahead of time. But yeah, we'll be reviewing everybody's work on the 15th of October, so if you want to take part in that, please do. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Hello, Punk Fan. How are you? Hello, Malbull. Hello, Homeburger. Hello, Echo. How are all of you guys? You were just watching Naruto, but saw I was live and you're drawing right too. Perfect. What are you drawing, Malbull? What are you drawing? So, let us make a start. I don't have a whole lot left to do on this one. So you guys might remember we worked on this one last week. My little gingerbread duo. You're hearing new music. Actually I haven't added new tracks, Dover. I'm pretty sure we're still playing the same station. Let me see. Yeah, we're still playing the ambient station. I think Pretzel Rocks added new music. But yeah, you're definitely right. You're definitely right. So, yeah, these are some awesome, awesome tracks. I'm glad there's some new music. You're doing pretty good. How's my day? It's going great, Punk Fan. It's going great. I've been researching a couple of different improvements I can make if we are going to have the Halloween stream going. So I have actually set us a goal if we can make that. But yeah. Books and Phonics! How are you? How are you? Immaculate vibes as always. Yeah, I love the music by Pretzel Rocks. You guys also got to check out some of their stuff. I have actually added some of the most common songs we play on here into one of the About panels here on Twitch and also in the credits on my YouTube videos. A lot of the music that we're listening to on my streams are actually by streamers themselves. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And they're all providing it royalty free as well. So it's just a really nice thing. Really nice thing. You're drawing Shikamaru from Naruto. I don't know Naruto. I don't know Naruto, so you're gonna have to explain to me, is that like an animal or a character, or what is that? What kind of creature is that? Or is it a person? Zazu was so grumpy this morning. So grumpy. That's one hell of a strategist. You see Zazu in the reflection? Yeah, he's having a lot of fun playing. A whole lot of fun. I'll see if I can show you guys what Zazu is up to. See if I can show you this. Oh, I gotta load up. I gotta load up the software first. There we go. There we go. Have a look at what little Zazu's doing. You can see him holding a toy. putting a toy up. So he's got his play area. He's pretty happy today. But he's also pretty noisy because he's chucking those toys all over. But yeah. He's got his stand over here as well. Very, very cute. He really is so cheeky. I know, right? I know. So, so cheeky. Absolutely adorable. Why was Zazu grumpy? Well, because I was out a lot on the weekend and he had to stay home alone. So he's a little bit lonely. So he loves the week because I'm always home streaming in here. And he's a very needy bird. So 2 days for him is a lot to get through. You'll put it on the Discord when it's done. Awesome, Marble. Thank you so much. Zazu is cheeky. Indeed he is. Indeed he is. Yeah. So guys, have you all kept up with the posts on Drawlloween so far? There's some pretty amazing posts out there. I know, yeah. He'll be alright though. He'll be alright. It's the week now as well, so you know, as soon as the week starts, he gets all happy again and he's fine, so. You're probably not going to be talking a lot because you're looking at a ref image. And anytime you're in art mode, you don't talk a lot. That's alright, Marble, that's alright. I'm just glad you're arting. I'm just glad. So we do actually now have the light coming from that side. I think I'm just going to keep it that way. It definitely is interesting with all this new music we've got. So interesting. It feels like a fresh restart, the music. Yeah, definitely. It used to be a bit spooky, now it feels more pleasant and calming. Well, I didn't change it, so realistically, the spooky soundtracks should still be in there. I have actually over the weekend gotten like a different soundtrack that's like extra spooky, so we definitely have those. We definitely have those. But yeah, there's like a ton of new ones currently, and I don't know why there's so many new ones all of a sudden. That is strange. That is super weird. Hello, Chaz. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Kakashi, Gaara, and Shikamaru are your favorite Naruto characters. You know I've not watched Naruto, but you just wanted to tell me. Aww. Well, I'm sure once you post the picture, it'll make more sense what they are. Do I get lipstick stains on everything? No, not really. Why do you think I would get lipstick stains on everything? I don't think I've ever stained anything with lipstick before. Mr. Jeepers? Let me guess. Is that you, Janice? I'm gonna take a guess. You dated a girl once that rarely wore lipstick, and when she did, the coffee mugs were a real pain to clean. Well, yeah, you gotta rub off the coffee mug, so I guess... Well, it depends. Like, it depends what kind of lipstick you're wearing. You know, if you're wearing, non-stick, not really non-stick, non-transferable lipstick, it won't really transfer all that much. How are you, Janice? I'm so happy to see you. I've been trying to message you like everywhere, but it's so hard to get a hold of you. I hope you're well. You just started drawing when I started the stream. Perfect. Awesome. I'm so glad. It's such a creative month as well. Everybody's doing like some kind of art challenge and, you know, staying productive. So it's such a great month just to see what everyone does. Such a creative month. I've been loving it. Absolutely loving it. You just wanted to say hi. I really, really wish, so Mr. Jeepers is part of my gaming friends, guys, and it's really sad because we had such a great community, and then, you know, over the years, the game just sort of fizzled out a little bit, so it's one of those tragic things, you know. You'll be back? No worries, no worries. Ah, gotcha. Thank you. I will send you an email then, because I think I've got you on pretty much every platform, but yeah, it doesn't seem like, you know, doesn't seem to be like we can get in touch that way. You're in Discord as well, but I don't think I see you on Discord. So hopefully, guys, we can finish this one today. I need to finish this one today because I've already spent 2 days on it because of the whole art challenge thing we did last week. So I can't afford to spend even more time. I really, really need to get this piece done today. But hey, it's not too much to go. You know, we've got the outlines done, which usually takes the longest time to do. Once we've got everything in place, the whole composition's ready, really doesn't take all that long to finish the whole piece. So I'm hopeful. But yeah, what have you all done over the weekend? What did you all do? I had a wonderful weekend. I went to go drink bubble tea with my boyfriend. We also had ice cream. So I had the bubblegum ice cream again. The first time I went there to taste bubble tea, so I was actually recommended to try bubble tea by one of my gaming friends, and I tried the Oreo flavor, and it was just really like nothing special, you know? And everybody was sort of raving over it, and I was like, well, it really wasn't that special, and they said it's because, like, apparently the Oreo flavor is just not a good one to try. So I gave it another go. And I ordered strawberry this time, and it was a lot better. Strawberry and acid tea. It was really good. So I'll definitely be going back. Definitely going back. You just do anime throughout the week. Sounds like an awesome weekend though. You went to a concert over the weekend. Which one, Punk Fan? Wow. That sounds freaking amazing. I love concerts. You followed me on Insta last week. Look, the drawings there. Thank you, Proxim. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate that. It's been so great having more of my Twitch friends on Instagram as well. Because, like, I know that my Instagram audience is a little bit different. And so it's really nice knowing that you guys are there. And I can sort of, you know, I don't have to explain as much all the time. Black Veil Brides concert, first time seeing them. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Is Andy Black still a part of that group or not really? Or was he from a different one? I'm pretty sure Andy Black was part of the Black Veil Brides. I'm pretty sure he was. But damn. That's like a lot of fun. What a great band to go see. That's super exciting. Wish I could have gone. Yeah, they're in town here pretty soon, but you're not interested? You feel the same, your followers aren't artists, you feel like posting a drawing doesn't interest anyone. Oh, you just gotta get more artist friends to follow. You drew in Inosuke for your brother. Who is Inosuke? Who is that? But yeah, do any of you guys know if Andy Black is still part of the Black Veil Brides? Like, I know he started his own, like he went solo. I don't know if that meant that he's no longer part of the band though. Inosuke is from Demon Slayer. It's an anime. Okay. Yeah, he's still with them. Gotta say, it was pretty good for your first time. Okay, wow. That is pretty awesome. So how many are part of the band? I don't know them that well. Is it like 4 lead singers? Andy Black has an amazing voice. Oh my gosh. You gotta get this cauldron to go darker. Apparently it's just way too light, guys. Way too light. Danny, thank you so much for that follow. How are you? How are you? A dark mini cauldron. Exactly. Exactly. We need it. We need it to look nice and mini. Hopefully my hand will hold it out for today. I had to wear a wrist brace all weekend to try and get it better. Because at first I thought, oh, it's just like I just overused it a little bit. It's gonna be fine in a day. It really wasn't. So I ended up trying to take proper care of it. Had to wear a wrist brace all weekend, and it's a lot better. But I really got to scale down on how much I'm doing with it. So trying to take care of it. You're stressed about drawing Shikimari's hair. It's complicated. Is it like really bushy or what is it? Ergonomic keyboards and mouse pads help with that. Yeah, but see, I think it's a lot of drawing. I have been drawing a lot more recently than in the past. Then it's also been too much gaming and too much computer work. So I've cut down the gaming. So I'm taking a break from gaming pretty much for the whole month, because at least that's somewhere I can cut down on things. And then hopefully, hopefully in a month's time it'll recover back into gaming a little bit. Also, Drawlloween's just been really intense, so I've been working it more than usual lately. A wrist brace, don't stress myself too much. Well, the wrist brace is really helpful actually, because it sort of keeps it still. Less video games then. Seems unfair to say that, but come on. Yeah, well, I mean, if I have to choose between cutting down on video games versus cutting down on art, I will choose art every time, you know? Can't cut down on art. You too, you've been drawing a lot more than painting. Last painting you did was a gift for an anniversary coming up. That's so nice. That's beautiful. Did you actually draw the couple or what did you draw? Basically, this one time long ago, I did hurt my wrist because I was painting like this, which is a really silly position to be painting in. And that made my whole hand go numb. So I obviously had to change position, which was quite obvious, you know, from the get-go. But this is not something like that, so it's not me in a bad position. It's simply too much computer and too much drawing. So just gotta be careful that I don't properly injure it. You drew them! That is so beautiful, Punk fan! That is so beautiful! I'm sure they're gonna love it. I did a wedding illustration once for a friend of mine, and it was watercolor. She wanted it in like a Tarzan kind of pose, and so we sort of worked on getting it just right. You're the only one in your family who wants to watch Naruto, so you made friends online. Now you have some pretty nice friends who you've been friends with for years. That's so nice. That's lovely. You know, sometimes when you don't have people around you who have the same things in common, you just gotta go find ones. And like, I'm pretty sure there are lots of other people out there who are just as lonely as you and craving to have something in common. Just like you. Well, the cauldron is looking pretty neat. Pretty neat. Like it's nice and shiny as well, you know, it's got that beautiful sort of glow to it. Hello, Space Dog Princess! How are you today? It's coming along really well, even if I were to leave the eyes like that, it would be nice. Kind of like they're in a trance from eating all the witch's sweets. Exactly. Thank you, Dover. Thank you. I really can't wait to colour all these pieces. Like, usually when I get halfway through Drawlloween, I kind of start getting like tired of just doing grayscale and really missing my paint, really wishing I can do more. So I would really love to do some painting right now. But painting all of these would just be way too time consuming. So we're going to be painting them, but we're going to do that after Drawlloween. The next couple of months we will be painting them. I'm early enough. You're not super up. You're not up super late to be here. Yeah, I'm trying to get trying to start a little bit earlier with my streams this week. So we'll see if I can keep that up. Hopefully, I don't have too much other work in the evenings to keep me up, because usually that throws everything off. You know. Painting them all. We definitely will be. Good night, Chaz. I hope you have a good rest. You don't know where you put your eraser. That's why you're stressing over the hair. Don't you have like a second one? Do you just have the one single eraser in your house? No more? Yeah, the music definitely got more relaxing, I guess. Less eerie, more relaxing. I think those straps need to be black. Definitely. So we're gonna darken these up a little. You remember that quote, so you added that. That is a good quote. That is. These songs are very different. It's kind of cool having new music on here for a change. I did not expect that. Hello, Jason. How are you? His pants are kind of cute. I love his pants. Can't wait to start their little faces though. Faces are basically when the whole thing comes to life, so. Did I start recording? I don't think I started. You love my necklace! Thank you, Space Dog! This is a little bat. Bat in a coffin. And her name is Sleepy Rose. Some of the tracks are like late afternoon chill vibes. Perfect for art. Yeah, I know, right? Well, Seal buddy, you wish you could give me good news this time round, but you remain stressed city. Sendo, that's not good at all. Not good at all. I hope you had a good weekend though. You started your anime drawing collection. You have 2 in your collection and you're going to be 3. It's going to be 3 after drawing is done. That would be amazing. This one is from the old collection, Spooky Vibes. Yes. What is this one? So this is abstraction. So all the abstraction ones I feel like are definitely more spooky. Seal Pal is here. Exactly. Our Seal Pal. We gotta give him tiny little buttons. All buttoned up. I must say, these cookies really do look indulgent. They really, really do. I wouldn't mind helping myself to some of these. It's actually been a long time since I had some delicious chocolate chip cookies, to be honest. I think it's some time to make a trip to the grocery store. Sadly, they never taste as good as home-baked ones, though. But, you know, when you want something, you want something. Building this PC has been a very emotional journey, to put it the lightest. If who knew being a seal pope was so much work? Why is it a lot of work building your PC, Sendo? I thought you were having it built for you. Tip, never eat and draw. You did that once with spaghetti and it did not end well. Oh no. Did your food want to become part of the artwork? The cookies are thematic to Christmas for you. Those cookies? Okay. You just noticed the canes. Yeah, I've added some delicious, super yummy canes as well. Definitely very, very enticing. I mean, what kid could possibly turn these down, right? No kid has that willpower. It's too much to expect. You're using speech to text you're eating. How on earth are you doing that? Alice Madness Returns is a great game. You recommend it to all. I really can't wait to play it, Rafikilas. I've got it on, is it on Epic Games or... No, I think it's on something else. But yeah, I've got it. I just haven't gotten around to playing it yet. Origin, that's correct. It's on Origin. You think school combined with trying to create the PC has created a monumental challenge? That really sucks. Shouldn't you just trust your friend to make the right choices for you though? Death to human-eating aliens. Why, Reficulus? Why? Why are you wishing bad things for aliens? Trust no one. If they are human eating only. Don't you think that's discriminating to the ones that are? Poor human eating aliens. Every alien should be appreciated. Even those that can't help their diet. If your friend is making the choices, wouldn't that be then that wouldn't be the seal PC, would it? Well, they can make the choices about the interior, and you can make the choices about the exterior. Maybe you should give it a rest and do art for a change. Maybe that's a good idea. Sometimes you've got to delegate. Yeah, that's true. You haven't done that in some time? Well, then maybe it's good to take a break for a while. You don't know what Fairytale is, but you're going to guess Hansel and Gretel. Exactly! Exactly, this is Hansel and Gretel. How should we deal with them then? Willingly be eaten. Willingly be eaten, Replicus. You like this take on Hansel and Gretel? Yeah, it is Hansel and Gretel, Kyle. Yeah. I'm glad you like it. I wanted something simple. because obviously I have limited time to work on these pieces. I should get them done within a day each, and we all know it hasn't exactly been happening every time. I have been doing a pretty good job at it, I must say, but there have been some setbacks. You would, as long as they don't probe you. They can do whatever they want, and it's got to be painless. If it's painful, then no deal. I'm sure they have really good anesthetics, Captain Gingerbeard. Would I sacrifice for you and for all the hungry aliens? Well, I am an alien myself, Rafikila, so can't exactly. I am responsible for 5G. Rafikila, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. On your way, boss. Big coincidence, you witnessed a stream of someone building their own PC with an H710. That is so cool. That is so cool. Is this the actual Drawlloween I'm submitting this to, or a different one? This is the actual one, Kyle. So the main Drawlloween. You know what you do when you don't like a part in your drawing? You overload the part in shading. Does that help, or does that make you hate it worse? My sacrifice won't go unnoticed. Oh no. Sacrifice won't go unnoticed, guys. Did you hear that? In better news, you have another seal follower, you believe from China. On your stream? Or do you mean they are a streamer? We're not too far from done, guys. She loves the seals? I bet. They have the cutest seal plushies over there. Are the seals becoming a cult? Definitely, Captain Gingerbeard. They already are. You're copying the parts Thursday, hopefully. That's awesome. That's awesome. Not really, Refukills. Not really. Except the CPU, you need to find a 360 Ti. Well, I'm sure you will get your hands on it. I'm sure. Maybe you like to watch a video on how to actually open a case because the two guys you watch the stream of had some trouble opening it at first. Yeah, it helps to know how stuff works. How to make willpower? That's a good question, Reficulars. That's a good question. I guess trying not to think of something too much as a task, but rather something that you want to do, you know, to be inspired by what you're doing, really helps you build that willpower. So I would say passion. Find passion and you will find willpower. At least that works for me. Other models almost twice as potent might be out by then. Well, that's true, but like that's always the case when you're like purchasing tech. You know, there's always gonna be new stuff almost out. And like, how long do you wait? It's such a pain. Such a pain. And then it's always like, oh, but if I spend $60 more, I can get this much more for my money. If I spend, you know, that much more, I can get this and that. And eventually, you're way over your budget and you're not just looking at what you need to get. It's like, I don't know, it's just one of those things. It's like super hard to manage. Well, guys, we are making very, very good progress. I'm so happy. Super, super happy. You will be right back. No worries, Sando. You love to do what? Line work. It's your favorite. I hate line work, Melville. Like, as long as it's sketching, I'm fine with it. But as soon as it's digital, I just can't keep it clean and it's so annoying. I'm giving the alien too much information. Don't tell him these things. Gotcha, Captain Gingerbeard. Gotcha. How do you find passion to clean the floor? I don't know. I guess you gotta find. To be honest, I actually find cleaning to be oddly therapeutic. I don't know why. I like to keep a space clean, so like I guess inspiration to, you know, have a space look nice. Like, how can I have this space looking the nicest? And then eventually you become like obsessed with, oh, there's like a crumb over there. I need to fix that. Like, imagine you're taking a photo shoot of the room. You know, maybe you should get more into like interior decorating, and then that becomes your inspiration to take photos of your house and stuff, and that becomes inspiring to keep things clean. And that's what works for me, so. You're telling you aliens still have to clean the floor? Okay, you're not advanced enough to have your body. I'm the captain. What species still cleans their floors? Right? I don't feel like we're worthy to be sacrificed if they don't have the technology to automatically clean the floor. Passion and motivation are just like bathing. They don't last long, so daily doses are recommended. Yeah, exactly. So we need inspiration to even do the small things? Well, that depends on how unmotivated you are, right? But yeah, I feel like life is a lot easier and more fun when we're inspired to do everything. Everything and anything. Like, you're still living when you're cleaning the floor, right? Why should it be a boring thing? You're outlining your drawing and you like how it's coming out, and the reason why you like work is because it makes the drawing come together. That's so awesome. Can't wait to see it, Marble. Can't wait to see it. Tommy, thank you so much for that follow. How are you? Are these two eating Christmas snacks? No, it's Hansel and Gretel. So they're eating the witch's snacks. You have a brush crab that cleans your room. It's not good letting all this depleted uranium dust accumulate. Oh, thank you, Rafikills. Thank you so much. Whereabouts are you from, if I might ask? If you don't mind letting us know. You love my style and I look so beautiful. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you. My style is sort of a pop surrealist mix. You are from Palestine! That is sick. Do I regularly work in just graphite or ink as well? I work in oils and I work in watercolors, and then the rest of my work is all done in graphite. So I'll show you one of my current oil painting sets in progress. So this is a painting I'm doing for my mom. This one is called Foul Play, so currently trying to get through it. But yeah, I do a lot of oil painting as well. But yeah, so I've done a few oil paintings earlier this year. Predominantly we've been working on watercolors, and during October everything is graphite because it's just too much for me to get done, you know. I can't do a fully fledged oil painting in a day, so I have to keep it a little bit more simple. My magnum opus. You just finished a drawing for your sister. It's like a western landscape. That's beautiful, Malbul. That's so beautiful. Where am I from? I'm from South Australia. So you're another Canadian. We have quite a few Canadians here, Tommy. How is my style in that medium as well? How my style is in that medium as well. You love the pun. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you. It was kind of intentional. Well, it was actually intentional. I wanted something that, you know, made you think. but didn't really say what it was. So that seemed to fit pretty good. I love his little hat. I don't draw enough hats. I feel like I really should. Need to give more of my characters cute little hats. You're from Georgia, but now you live in West Virginia. And you are from the wasteland. We know, Castabon, we know. Hello, Ton of Nuggets. Boo to you too. How are you? Now you just triggered that song in your head. It really is a very, very catchy song, isn't it? So catchy. Well, I feel like I'm gonna start on the girl and then I'm gonna do both their faces together. Because I sort of want them to look fairly similar, like brother and sister. We are slowly, slowly getting there. You're doing good drinking some caramel macchiato? What is that? What is that? You're in your town. In your town, they're making a wood sculpture of a black bear with a fish in its mouth because the state animal is a black bear. How big is it? How big is it? That sounds really cool. What a cool sculpture. Don't you guys find the Mothman sculpture to look pretty peculiar though? It is pretty peculiar. Zazu has been like inside all day today, and he hasn't asked to go outside even once. He's so happy to just be in the studio with me while I'm streaming. It's so cute. So friggin' cute. Macchiato. It's a basic bish drink. You love it. What is a bish drink? Ah, I see what you mean. It's big and it looks like it looks derpy right now. Okay. I'm sure it'll become more realistic as it, as it gets more detail and everything. Milk espresso caramel drizzle. Interesting. Does different parts of Australia have their own accents? Pretty much, yeah. Varies a lot. Varies a lot. It's steamed milk with vanilla syrup marked with espresso and topped with a caramel drizzle. That is awesome. That sounds amazing. I gotta try some. The more east you go, the crazier it gets. And once you're in New Zealand, well, that's true, Dover. That's true. We all know it's nuts over there. I certainly don't have a strong accent like Crocodile Dundee. Well, pretty much the only people who do are people who live more out in the rural areas. So more outback style accent, I guess. But yeah, that's definitely less commonplace in the city areas. You drew another Naruto character. You drew Gara. You put it on Discord if I want to. I can go look at it after the stream. Thank you, Melbourne. Thank you. I definitely will. I definitely will. I'm guessing you're also a Totoro fan. I definitely am. I think it's super, super adorable. Queen Melissa, thank you for the resub. Oh my gosh. 9 months in a row. Thank you so much. How's your little snake doing? It's still growing? You've never seen it actually. Okay. You always imagine Australia to have like almost all of the population on one side of its entire coastline and a lot of the interior being utterly vacant. Well, pretty much most of the people do live on the east coast. On the west coast, you've got mostly just Perth. So the capital city of Western Australia is Perth. There's not a lot of population on the west coast. That is actually sort of true. It is predominantly the coastal areas that are inhabited. As soon as you go to the inside of the continent, it does become a lot more dry. And less, you know, less populated. This is a really weird song. Really weird song. Have I ever been to New York? They have rats the size of mutant rats. No, I haven't. I watched a movie once of like a rat infestation in New York, and it was pretty brutal. It was like rats just basically eating people alive. So, what was that word I used? Perth? Oh, Perth. Perth. So Perth is the capital city of Western Australia. New York stinks. I've heard it's a pretty crazy place. I'm not too keen to go into crazy crowded places like that, so not too keen. Kind of an ambient tech-like song. Exactly, Kyle. Yeah, exactly. You had a dog and you named it Perp? That's a pretty cool name. Pretty cool name. You love New York and Italy. What do you love about New York, Melbourne? You've only been to New York City a few times. Worth it, but not sure if you'd be able to live there. I can imagine it's a great place to go see, you know, to experience. But yeah, I think I'd have to agree. Not my cup of tea to sort of live in a place like that. Way too crowded. But I think there's a lot of opportunities for artists, you know, in a place like New York. It's basically just a lot of opportunity in general. But when there's opportunity, there's also a lot of competition as well, so I'm sure it's not all that easy. Well, we've got Gretel's braid done, pretty much. Gretel's beautiful, beautiful, luscious braid. I love drawing braids. They're so fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. This is definitely one of the spookiest soundtracks we've got, trying to figure out which one it is. which one it is. Encryption. This is encryption by abstraction. Good thing your ears don't play on tricks like you that much. Clubs yourself in the ear. Oh no. The rest of your brain does, however. That seems hard to live with. That seems really hard to live with. That sentence came out all scrambled, exactly. If you had to move there for art opportunities, yeah, you would take it. Otherwise, give you a cabin. I agree, Kyle. I agree. San Francisco is a great place too. I imagine it's less crowded there. But I'm pretty sure to me, all of those places, no matter how crowded, they're all going to feel crowded to me because Adelaide is a pretty small place. Funny when talking about Australia whereabouts, you keep seeing this map on Twitter showing how messed up Australia's time zones are. What do you mean, Kyle? Why are our time zones messed up? What is so messed up about them? Shikamaru has this power where he can use shadows to capture people. It's called a shadow possession. That is freaking intense. That is freaking intense. Apparently there's like 5 time zones throughout the whole continent. You have the link if that doesn't explain it. We do have a lot of different time zones, yeah. Is it not the same in the States? I thought it is. I love little Gretel's hair. Her hair is so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Not too long to go. US inspired too, right? East Central Mountain, Pacific, Hawaii. You forget how much of a time gap it is between California and Hawaii. I bet there is, yeah. You think you Yanks have 2 time zones, and yeah, that could be it. You just thought it was fascinating. Are you sure there's only 2? The states are pretty big. Like, I'd imagine there'd be more than 2, but maybe I'm wrong. There are 6. See, that's even worse. So maybe you can explain it better. According to the tweet, Australia usually has 3, but the other day it had 5, possibly because of daylight savings. Very weird. Yeah, it does. It does fluctuate like that, and that's very annoying. I hate daylight savings. It messes everything up. This makes it so hard to keep track of anything, really. Because you can never really remember stuff in your head. So it constantly just keeps changing. I really just want to give her some kind of pattern on her dress, so I feel like a nice beautiful pattern on the sleeves over here could look pretty nice. I like it. I like it. Now we just gotta do the other side as well. I really like these sleeves. I really like them. A lot of your friends live in Britain, so late at night you get online. That's awesome. OP remarked, apologies in advance to your overseas friends trying to make sense of this temporal anarchy. What temporal anarchy? You remember when you learned a word for a British person is limey, but then recently you learned that the word Brit bong and just bong, or at least you think that's what they meant. No idea. No idea. You can never be an art streamer because you're one of those people who gets so close to the paper. You can teach yourself how not to do that, Marble. You can teach yourself. You might be in the same boat. You would have to do digital art, no camera needed. That's a great idea, Castafon. That's a great idea. Why do you need to be so close though when you're doing digital art? Like, you can just zoom. You don't need anything. Ah, you refer to the 3 to 5 time zone thing. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like we just have to cope to sort of try to align with what the rest of the world does, right? Sucks so bad. It sucks so bad. What is crazy is your mum said it was always good. You were always good at art ever since you were like 11. Why is that crazy? Do you think she was like lying about it? You don't feel it's true? She just saw talent at an early age. You don't push your face close to the screen either, but in any case, still no problems. Exactly! It's a genius workaround, if you ask me. Do you stream as well, Castify? Are you just saying that that would be a good solution? I love the little hair. So beautiful. So beautiful. This is definitely also one of the oldest songs that we used to listen to. Definitely. This is also by Abstraction. Anyone dressing up for Halloween this year? Trick or treat party? If so, what is your costume? Well, yeah, we actually have a sub goal right down here that we're trying to meet to create an in real life stream. So, hopefully that happens. Hopefully it does. I need to find stuff to prep for the Halloween stream. Children are terrifying. Why is that, Ava? Similar to the mask you drew in the art challenge, Ichigo's wizard mask from the anime Bleach. I am definitely going to go out for Halloween this year. My sister and I are planning to go out. Her dressed up as a Nazgul and me just dressed up as I don't know what yet. I have to figure it out. But yeah, we're planning to do an in real life stream if we can make our sub goal. So that will be a lot of fun. Well, Gretel is looking pretty adorable. Pretty adorable. I think I want to make them sort of look at each other. That would look cute. So she's looking this way, and he is looking the other way. That'd be adorable. Absolutely adorable. You think you're going to be a deviled egg? You told me! You told me! You're also one of those people who can't trust people around. Your hand starts to shake just thinking about it. Your hand got shaky. That's something you just gotta practice. Honestly, it was so hard for me needing to draw around people when I was at university. I remember all my shoots. I would do my work at home, the whole shoot long, I would just scribble or do something else because I couldn't draw around people. It was just really, really hard. And over time, I practiced and I practiced, like started drawing around family, started drawing around friends, and then eventually, you know, streaming became easier as well. So it's just one of those things, you just gotta push through it. Anyone can get better at anything. Do I play video games? I play heaps of video games in Permians. We actually have a Steam group for those of you who like to game together. But yeah, basically I play Wolfenstein Enemy Territory pretty much every evening. I also play a lot of Dead by Daylight, Fallout 76, other horror games like Pacify. So I really, really love video games. What would I say influenced the way I draw eyes that size? Mostly because a lot of artists in the pop surrealist movement do draw big eyes, also because big eyes are very much related to cute characters, so the larger eyes, the more enhanced the neotonous features of a character. And so hence usually the more cute they are perceived, and so I always want to make my characters look really cute, and so that's a great way to achieve that. So I would say those are both different factors that yeah, caused me to do it that way. Two different factors. But yeah, I love drawing large eyes. It also helps you add more detail to them when they're that big. This is one of those things you think you can do when you want to release some emotions, like when you're mad, you can see that in your art, and when you're happy, you can see that in your art. When you're sad, you see that in your drawing. Yeah, exactly. I feel like art is supposed to help us release emotion. You know, as artists, we're so full of that. And sometimes it's good to get some of those emotions out, and art can be such a great tool to do that. Such a great tool. Zazu's trying to make his way down here. Though you do surrealist stuff, you're not as familiar with the pop surrealist style, but looking at it now, it makes sense. Very cool, very emotive. Thank you, Kyle. Yeah, the pop surrealist style is a little bit different from surrealism, as you probably have realized. It has similarities, I guess, but it is still fairly different. This is also a new track. What is this track? What is this track? Hello, Nate Palm. How are you? A work of art is the world in itself, reflecting senses and emotions of the artist's world. Exactly. Your family did a Secret Santa and you got a Krusty the Clown pop socket because yours fell off and you're so happy. You got it. You think Krusty the Clown is your favorite character in The Simpsons. That is super loud. Marvel, that is so awesome. I'm so glad you got it. You can imagine the big eye thing as a psychological thing, as in a play on your psychology. Children's skulls not being finalized or formed yet, their brain floating in a fleet of unfinished bone pieces. Their heads are smaller, so their eyes look bigger. Tricking ourselves that their eyes look big. Exactly. It's all a trick. Same with the fact that ears keep growing, throughout your life. That's also like another weird little fact. You're more familiar with psychedelic classic Bosch-esque stuff and data, but you have seen the pop surrealist style many times. You also kind of get Victorian era out of this. Yeah, definitely. I love Victorian fashion. So my characters are always either dressed like retro characters or Victorian era. One of those two. Buzz keeps chucking stuff all over the place. I think he wants to go outside. I think he's mad. He's like, take me outside. I've had enough of this. I've had enough of being all cooped up today. Her tongue is so cute. So cute. Zazu, take Mama's credit card, go to the pet store. Exactly. But don't spend everything. You were all children once, but you don't like kids, even though you were a kid. You just don't like kids. You don't know why. That's interesting. Maybe it's just badly parented kids. Maybe they've just sort of... Because I definitely have met kids that I didn't like. And usually, you can tell just by how, like, careless the parents act around them. Like, usually the parents don't really care when they do something bad. They're, like, half-heartedly involved, And so the kids just sort of get away with everything. And they become really noisy and bratty and just pretty much terrible. So it really depends on the kinds of kids and the kinds of parents. You're really liking the outcome of the drawing. Thank you, Punk Fend. Last one to go. We have to do her eyebrows and we have to do the little boy, but I'll do her eyebrows after I do the little boy because I want to know what I'm going to do with their expressions. And I need him done before I do that. feel like the circle needs to be, circle flight needs to be somewhere there. Oh my gosh, hopefully that's the last we can throw down, because that is really, really loud. I hope it's not as loud for you guys. Super loud for me. Finish his eye, and once that is done, we don't have real far to go. I love their expressions though. You can't dislike kids that are trying to navigate the world without knowing all that much. You only get mad at parents for the ones that are brats. Yeah, exactly. But like, to a certain extent, a kid can understand more than we give them credit for. But they are forming habits based on what their parents set out, you know, in front of them. So we gotta remember, if the kid's bad, more often than not, you gotta look at the parents and understand why. They're pretty cute. They're definitely pretty cute. It's the hormones makes us do seemingly unreasonable or illogical things during our teenage years. To this day, you feel very embarrassed if any memories from those days resurface. Yeah, definitely everyone has like awkward teenage memories. We're not supposed to do those things when we get older. Not really, TJ, not really. But yeah, no such rule. As long as you can live with it, exactly what Dover said. Exactly what Dover said. It's your life, and do as you please. Stacy, thank you so much for that follow. Humans are so dumb. They can be, exactly. They're basically complex, but in a different way. Well, we all made different mistakes as teenagers, you know. And hey, isn't it horrible when you're just having a random great day and suddenly you get a memory from something you did as a teenager and you're just like, why? Why do I gotta remember this? I don't want to remember this. Not ever. Well, I definitely think they look like brother and sister. They definitely have that family resemblance going. You're just shooting off at the mouth, of course. You had your time. You just sit back and enjoy everyone else's antics now. Ah, so you're taking pleasure in others' misery now. And we all gotta have our turn, right? We all gotta have our turn. Okay, so now we just gotta shade him as well. Once he's shaded, basically all I need to do is give both of them some eyebrows. You know, really need eyebrows. You met some really bad little kids, really bad little children, and ridiculously enough, really bad adults. Yeah. Sadly, if they don't, you know, get proper discipline as kids, they grow up to be totally bad adults as well. And the cycle just continues because then they have their own terrible little brats. So it's a sucky process. Alright, time for the eyebrows, guys. Time for those eyebrows to start appearing. You're haunted by your early teen years regularly. It's your brain demon. Oh, Kyle. Kyle, that sucks. The only mistake you made was saying you to the restaurant cashier and saying you want chopsticks when you don't know how to use them. Bull. I would struggle using those too. Never used those before. There are some people who are really good at that. They even eat with them on stream, and I'm like, how the heck are you doing that? How the heck are you doing that? I couldn't save my life eating those. You know? Yes, practice really does make perfect. Alright, I gotta stop fiddling with everything and just start working on those eyebrows. It's kind of daunting because they really are gonna change or make the drawing. I feel like I want to make them a little bit cheeky. Yeah, cheeky definitely is the way to go. Cheeky definitely is. That looks great. That looks great. I'm happy. I'm real happy. Cool. There we go. Guys, they are done. They are both done. Super happy with them. Have a look. Hansel and Gretel. It's Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel and the cauldron of cookies. I'll put like just some random cookies down the bottom though. Some nice random cookies. Oh my gosh, Doba, thank you for the 75 bits. The Owen Wilson, wow. Great timing with that one. You turn those frustrations into stories and art. What a great idea. You're surprised that some adults don't even know how to do laundry or clean a toilet. Are you serious? Are you serious? Well, they're gonna have a hard time. Oh my gosh. I should turn Siri off during stream. It's always so interrupting. I always wonder, like, what happens to people like that, you know, eventually, when they have to live on their own? What happens? Like, surely their parents thought of that, didn't they? What happens to my kid when they have to eventually live on their own? And I've always done everything for them. Definitely needed these loose cookies on the side. Definitely needed those. Well, guys, I'm very happy with them. I am very, very happy with little Hansel and Gretel. They turned out perfectly. That is another Drawlloween sketch smashed out of the park. I wonder what's the next one. I think the next... What is the next prompt, guys? What is the next prompt? Let me have a look. So the next one, guys, is mythological. How did 2 hours just fly like that? Yeah, I know, right? I know. You love how this came out. You're cutting out for the night now. Cheers. No worries, Kyle. Thank you so much for being here. Looks like Hansel and Gretel of the dead. They do look super creepy, right? The music is getting spacey. Yeah, we're back to, I think, one of the normal ones we play. Mythological, yeah. The eyes really draw you in. Good, good. I love when the eyes draw you into a picture. Eyes are so powerful. Super, super powerful. But yeah, guys, we are done with this one. We are done with this one, and we gotta do another stream tomorrow and draw mythological. By the way, almost forgot, a year ago on this day is when you met Phoebe, and you were so grateful that she one day chose to raid me. Oh, Tuva. Phoebe is amazing. Phoebe is an amazing art streamer. It's been 2 hours. What? I know, right? I know. So guys, a couple of things. If you guys want to go check out my Patreon account, I am launching an exclusive story there starting next month. So it's going to be only for my patrons. It's only going to be shared on Patreon. You guys will also get a discount to the book that I will create from those illustrations eventually. So if you want access to that, go and check out my Patreon. I also have exclusive wallpapers, exclusive merch on there as well. So if you'd like to take part in that, go and check out my Patreon account. It also really helps support me and keep my art going as well. But guys, before we go, I just want to remind you one last time, we have the art challenge going. So if you guys want to join in, the prompt for the next 2 weeks is actually Fairytale. So you can do Hansel and Gretel if you like, you can do something else, you can do Cinderella. Pick any story that you like. I don't have a story for that yet, Dover. Don't have a story for that yet. So yeah, guys, get your drawings in on Discord, because in 2 weeks' time we're reviewing everybody's art on stream. It's okay, Punk Fan. We have another stream tomorrow. We'll probably be going longer tomorrow as well. So yeah, I'm finishing early today because my brother and I are going for a drive. We're going to take a lot of pictures. I also had very little to finish off today, so tomorrow will be longer. I promise, I promise. But yeah, guys, it is time. It is time for us to find somebody we can raid. Somebody that we can send our vampire tea party to. Thank you so much for being here though, guys. Guys, Tom Thinks is streaming. Tom Thinks raided us some time ago. I think going and raiding Tom Thinks would be a great idea. I've seen only a little bit of Tom Thinks' stream, so I feel like raiding Tom would be awesome. Yeah, let's return the favor. Let's return the favor. I've not seen Tom live before, so it will be great to be able to raid. So Tom is an interactive cartoon artist. He has a very unique stream. I can't explain what it is, you just gotta see it for yourself. So yeah, let us raid, guys. Also, I'm on same time tomorrow. You can check the schedule to see when I will next be live. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Let us raid and copy the message that Dover just shared in the chat as well. We want to share our raid call. We want to share that raid call.